Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This will be a reading for air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And this will be a reading about the mind, body, and spirit. I decided to do this reading because we recently had a new moon in Cancer. And I feel like a lot of my readings have been repetitive when it comes to reflection, new beginnings, and going through a transformational process. So I feel like a lot of you may be going through these processes and not really sure, why am I going through these processes? How can I see this on a deeper level so that I can get a better understanding in ways to work on it and to move forward. So, dealing with the Cancer energy that we're going to be in for the duration of the year, that is a water energy. It's a loving energy. It's a feminine energy. It's a mothering, nurturing energy. It also provides a home-like energy. So a lot of you could be really feeling this heavy because of based off of your placements in your astrology chart. I'm not really too familiar with a lot of the astrology right now. I'm still working on learning more about it, but I would highly recommend for those of you that are very interested in what house that falls under with you, and what degrees that house is under, or what zodiac sign Cancer within your placements the degree is under. So I know when we had the new moon, it was under 28 degrees in Cancer. So you might want to check out your chart in regards to that placement. But moving on, I feel like I just wanted to do this reading so that you can get a better understanding of what's going on in the mental, the heart space, and on a spiritual energy. So let's get into your reading, air signs. And for the mental space, I got the truth card and the possibilities card. So I feel like in the mental space right now for you air signs, you are now understanding what your truth is, and in regards to your spiritual journey right now, kind of seeing the truth of where your possibilities can lead you. And for some of you, you could be going through the process of learning and seeking the truth in your purpose in life and where it's taking you and how you should be able to perceive a lot of messages that you could be getting right now. A lot of you could be getting a lot of spiritual downloads, number synchronicities, things starting to happen on a spiritual level where you wasn't really too sure about. Getting the truth in a certain situation as well. That could be happening for some of you in the mental, or truth about who you are as a person and where it could possibly lead you. Because some of you could now be realizing that you have a lot of psychic abilities that you didn't know that you had. A lot of you now are coming into an understanding of being a light worker, a star seed, those type of energies. But then going into your heart space, which is the body, I have the disruption card and I have we are the world. So a lot of mental energy is being teared down right now, because I see this disruption as my Tower card. So a lot of false foundations are being broken down in your life right now. A lot of ways that you perceive things is being teared down. A belief system could be being teared down right now, and it's now leaving you in a feeling of what should I do? Like, the foundations around me are being torn down and I have nothing left to hold on to. So it's like you're holding on to yourself for dear life, because it's like you don't want to have to experience another tower moment, because you look at it like it's another thing being taken away from you, when that's not the case. Tower moments are actually good moments. Like for me, I used to look at tower moments as heartache and, why is this happening to me? And every time I turn around, negative things are happening. I looked at it in a negative light. But recently, as I'm going through this spiritual journey and this spiritual process, I'm starting to look and view tower moments as a sense of this doesn't no longer serve me. I am moving past what no longer serves me. So it's being taken away from me because I am now being guided in a different direction. So if something is being teared down, that means that it wasn't sturdy enough to be able to stand on its own. So you shouldn't look at it as a negative. You should look at it as a positive, because it's always room for improvement. So, for example, let's just say you was working on building a house, right? A person is working on putting this nice foundation up, for their house, and then all of a sudden, this started falling apart, and that started falling apart, and it's like you work hard to build this, but the reason why it's being torn down is because you may have missed a step along the way. So you may have missed a certain spot within the foundation that you were building. And with you missing that spot, that gap, it left an opening for everything to come down. So learning from those tower moments will help you learn the steps that you miss along the way, if that makes sense. So that is what's going on right now with you. You're feeling like things around you are being torn down, and you're looking at it in a negative way, but you should not look at it in that light. You should look at it as, okay, I need to learn from those moments that are being torn away from me. Or look at it as, this was being torn away from me because it no longer serves me. All right. Another example, the tower moment could be you and this person having a disagreement on something, right? And you had this certain argument with this person, and you guys kind of parted ways. With you guys parting ways, you started to see the outcome in the situation in a certain light, because you have had time to separate yourself. When you're together, the only thing that you see is who's right and who's wrong. But if you actually separate yourself from that person, it gives you time to really reflect on the situation, and then to come back and learn from those mistakes, or to simply see that you and this person y'all just don't see eye to eye, and it just doesn't work for you guys, and you are meant to go your separate ways. So that could be another outcome as well, as far as a tower moment. So as we go into the spiritual process or the spiritual energy, I have the transformation card and the burden card. So in the spiritual sense, you guys are definitely going through a transformational process right now. And through this transformational process, air signs, it's leaving you feeling stressed, because things are, like I said, things are being torn down around you, and you're feeling the depression, the loss of those things being taken away from you. And you're getting the truth about the reasons why those things are being taken away from you. So it's like you're going through this stressful energy of every time I turn around, this is being taken away. Every time I turn around, this is happening. Those things are meant to happen, like I said, when you're going through a spiritual awakening, because spirit wants to be able to remove those things from you, even if it's harsh, even if it has to be in a harsh way. It's like, if that person doesn't see that they're past that, or this no longer serves them anymore, I have to be the one to step in and to take that away, because they have something else better for you along the way. Air signs, okay? So that's something you should definitely really understand, that spirit has something better for you. But in order for you to get what spirit has that's better for you, you have to be able to remove yourself from what no longer serves you, or allow those tower moments to happen so that you can learn from it, so that you can be better for what's meant for you. Okay? So those are the messages that I have for you, air signs. I don't think that I have any other messages for you but that, because wait, hold on. Spirit, do we have any other messages, or is that it? Oh, okay. So I just looked over. Spirit told me to look over at the bottom of the deck, and I see foundations and achievements. So in the near future, I feel like all the things that you have went through, and through this process that you're going through, air signs, it is helping you to be able to understand what happened, so that you can build a better, sturdier foundation for yourself. Something is actually coming in for you in the near future, and it's a wish fulfillment that you've always wanted. I really do see that. It's a wish fulfillment that you always wanted, and underneath of that is emotional loss. So a lot of you could have lost something very dear to you, and it's being given back to you in a different way, but you're getting that back. So spirit really wanted you to know that. So that was the message for someone, that whatever you felt like you lost is going to be given back to you in the near future. So look out for that. Okay. And it does involve a wish fulfillment of yours, whether it's family related, love related, friendship related. It's something that is going to be given back to you. So yeah, so that's the message that spirit wanted me to give you. So I hope this was helpful for you, air signs, and I'm wishing you the best. Namaste.